Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. So we just got our elements back. Very unusual thing for the game is that we got all 4 elements for each dragon very early. Usually you get them at different times, one at a time.
Rubberins, be careful.
So, your elements are sort of easy to do. It's just the element that you like to use best. I like to use Cynder's Poison and Spyro's Fire. They're the strongest for me. They're usually the first elements I upgrade.
Don't let them surround you.
I'll get more into that later when we run into something that'll help us upgrade. So the green bar in our health section, our dragon's status, represents the mana, or magic, whatever you want to call it, really. It's how much of your element, your breath power that you've used. After a certain amount of time, you can't use it anymore. Your breath will run out and you have to get more green gems. For those of you who have not played Legend of Spyro before, it's different from the regular Spyro series where you have unlimited breath. It makes the game just a little bit more challenging.
I'll handle this.
Okay. So if you're wondering what's back here, it's just health. I don't need it right now.
These vines block our path. We must get through.
So, certain elements can be used to destroy various obstacles. So, what that means, say you run into a vine like this, you can either use Spyro's Fire or Cynder's Poison to take it out. I just use Cinder Poison because I was playing as her. Easiest for me. Okay, these blue crystals, you may want to call them spirit gems or experience gems. They're what I was talking about that help you upgrade your elements. Now, what we want to do in here is, it's kind of our first puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but it's just a little challenge. If you're playing with 2-player, it's learn how to cooperate with each other. If you're playing with single player, I say this game's a little bit easier because you know what you're doing. You can control yourself and what you're doing. But of course, you do have double the power when you're 2-player. So what this thing wants us to do here is select the electricity element from Spyro and use it to activate this conduit. I think that's what they're called. You know, that was an enemy in the beginning. Which was so annoying. I forgot to mention something that you have to play the dragon that has the orb. Because the orb is so heavy that it weighs you down, you can't fly, and you can't jump that high. And so, the dragon that you're playing just tries to use a single jump to get up everything, and that can't happen because the orb is weighing them down. So normally, people would just keep on going this way, but I'm going to stop and fly over here. We get this weird-looking crystal. It's a health upgrade crystal. There's a certain amount of these that you find all over the world. You want to collect these. And they upgrade how much health that you can hold. Spyro, you need 4. Cynder, you need 5. Okay, you set the orb here. And that opens the door.
There's a light up there. We must be getting close.
Here, this way. This leads to the surface.
Okay, so when it's your first time around, you're trying to collect all the crystals. This room, I'd say, is the hardest in the level. Because there's so many crystals in here, you don't know if you've missed one or not. Okay, let's start going down here. Collect this one. Okay, you go down here. You might say that's a weird place for mana crystal. Let's go check it out. It is a crystal that's the same shape as the health crystal we just picked up. You know that these crystals are different. They're not going to fill up your health or your mana because of their teardrop shape, and they give you little power crystals, is what I want to call them. I don't know the official name for what those things are. I'm just going to call them power crystals for now. Yeah, I repeat things like I said in the last video. Okay, we're going to come back down here later after we do some of the stuff in this room, and there'll be more crystals available for us to get. Just breaking stuff will give you little experience crystals. So keep that in mind. It only gives you 25 points, but still, be glad what you get. Okay, so you want to pull down the switch, and Hunter can do all that, but we can't because there's a downdraft there, and that impedes our flying. So, we're going to learn how to do something new here that Spyro has never done in the series. We're going to climb. Okay, so climbing is easy. On the Wii, you'd press A plus B, jump up, press A plus B to grab onto it. On the Xbox, you press B. I don't know. I wish I knew what you do on the PlayStations, but I don't know one. So you grab onto this one and climb up like that. You can be either dragon for climbing. It doesn't matter. They both have claws. Okay. You want to hold down. Never mind. Just jump off and start flying. And here's a crystal here. They put these crystals in places that you can come back to and get them. Because some of these, I don't know what to call them, little platforms will be destroyed. When this thing says you have enough element crystals to upgrade, you actually don't. You need a little bit more. And the golem comes back. If you look, you can see there's some crystals available down there, and he destroys that platform there, so you can't go back that way. Okay, so what you want to do here is just jump from one climbing zone to the next as fast as you can. Otherwise he'll hit you. But it doesn't take away much life.
Hey, look out!
It's easy to regain lost ground here. Okay. You don't want to go to the right. Yes, I think it's right. Yeah. Right first. You want to go to the left. Because there's a spirit crystal here. Get back on your wall. On the wall. Wait for him to punch the wall. And then go back up. Get around. And press what buttons at the bottom of the screen. And a rather weird cutscene appears. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do before you do anything else is destroy his arm. And it's okay if you fall. That's actually a good thing. That's what you want to do. Okay, we gotta get some of this stuff here. Okay. If I were you, the first element I would upgrade due to this next enemy we're going to meet, I would upgrade Cynder's Shadow. You'll see here in a second why. Seems kind of like a random element, but actually it'll be most helpful. Just look around for any crystals that you missed, because you never know when one might pop up in this room. There's lots of stuff going on. Okay, I think we've got all of them. So what we want to do next is go over here by where we see this. These kind of tombs, say, and we meet an elite enemy. They're stronger than normal. They have their own health bar too. Ow! And they take away a lot of health when they attack. When you want to attack their mask. If it's black, that means it's Cynder's Shadow will be strongest against them. If it's red, it might be Cynder's Fear. If it's orange, it might be Spyro's Fire, and you may have to guess sometimes. Remember, there's one of the enemy that you may not know which element will work. I'll try not to die here. This might actually be the one that takes away the most health. But it's... Oh, I died. Well, you only get like 3 hits for these things. I mean, for this one. Did I lose all the crystals I got? No. Good. You want to make sure the first thing you do is remove his mask, otherwise you're gonna die. Because he won't get hurt. Try to go into shadow form before the cutscene appears, because he will zap you otherwise. Which takes away... which is the killer. Try to do every attack that you can, because any attack helps. This guy, he's the quickest one that you're gonna fight, but I just said but for no reason whatsoever. You want to keep attacking him, otherwise he'll attack you and that's how you die. And he gives you tons of experience when you die. See, like that. Okay. Now we have enough to upgrade. Yep. I'm upgrading Cynder's Poison. You get Fury Gems, and that makes your Fury stronger, which we haven't even ran into yet. I'll upgrade Spyro's Spider too, just for the heck of it. Okay. Don't worry about falling down. Just go back up here. I know there's probably quicker ways, like flying, but I really don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, we got this crystal we need to destroy. If you're not sure how many you have, just tells you how many crystals there are. Tells you the level status, basically. And I forgot to explain save points. It's purple light. You see this purple light, and you go into it and press whatever button it tells you to press, and that'll save your game.